Special good morning to all those who work the overnight shift in the hospitals, the security forces. Big respects to you. Thank you so much for joining us right now. Middle of the week, day number 25, payday for some, hump day for others. Good morning and welcome. My name is Richie B. Right now it's time for
WTF.
What's the Fact?
Alright, Bridge Nation, here we go. The first time a toilet appeared on TV was in 1957. So the pre is, in the early days of television, there were much stricter rules about what you could and couldn't show on screen. That's why Leave It to Beaver ran into a problem in 1957 when one script included the show's main characters keeping their pet alligator in a toilet tank. The issue was that they weren't allowed to show a toilet on TV according to the Standards and Practices Department. Ultimately, they reached a compromise. The show could feature the toilet tank as long as the bowl remained out of the shot. Wow.
Well,
okay.
When did it make its debut?
1957. And it sounded like a buck-ups. It sounded like... Yeah, because it technically never showed the whole toilet. Could only show the tank. So we're good now, though, right? Like,
I mean, things have changed a hell of a lot.
Yeah, but I just want to make sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's an interesting fact.
Yeah.
And those are the kinds of facts that we share with you in the morning time right here on Top of the Bridge Up and Go. It was WTF, What's the Fact?
Everybody up, love you look, yeah, give them out, yeah.
Alright, Bridge Nation. Richie, I'm going to go overseas for a bit because I need to look out for my influencers and my IG models with this story. Here we go now. So there's a luxury handbag designer by the name of Isaac Moore, who is known for his upscale handbag unboxes among celebrities like Jamie Foxx, Jim Jones, and Trina. However, the luxury designer is now being called out for scamming hundreds of thousands of dollars from black investors. Successful black investors like Jody Lewis, Rosa Ruffin, and Anthony Beverly all claim to have signed contracts with Moore, sent thousands of dollars in investments for shows that never happened, and then gotten blocked. Then, yeah, the man blocked the man. I don't know what's going on, Bridge Nation. So here we go. Isaac Moore and his attorney, though, claim that the accusations against him are completely false, despite the fact that a number of pending cases against him were also, discovered in Harris County, Texas, related to theft of funds and stealing from not only business entities, but also from individuals. I don't know. Could this be a miscommunication between business partners or an elaborate scam that's slowly unraveling? So, like it, I get international.
Yeah. Trust me.
Yeah, so look out.
It's here, definitely here.
And everywhere.
There and everywhere. My gosh.
Yeah.
All right, but watch out. The FBI is coming, and they'll go anywhere they need to.
That is it.
To solve these problems. And we had to say yesterday, them no, not with scammers.
No, sir.
Right, sir?
No, sir.
Ours, you say.
I mean, they're not like we for that reason. So.
They don't negotiate with those kind of people.
Straight up.
Right.
All right. Also inside of Update at this time, the Oscar nominations were announced yesterday for the 95th Academy Awards, and they were unveiled by Riz Ahmed and Alison Williams. This year's ceremony will be emceed by late-night host Jimmy Kimmel, who also hosted in 2017 and 2018. And the event will be held on Sunday, March 12 at the Dolby Theatre in Hollywood and will be televised live on ABC. Of course, this year we understand that whereas 8 categories were cut out of the live television presentation last year, this year all 23 categories will be carried live.
Oh boy.
And there's a lot of talk about who has been snubbed. Viola Davis is one that comes to mind that we're seeing, where they're saying that she was snubbed. James Cameron as well. Even Taylor Swift from the one of the categories, they're saying that she was snubbed. But who is celebrating? Rihanna is celebrating. She's celebrating a first as she has earned her first Academy Award, Oscars, for the that's a nomination for the Black Panther Wakanda Forever soundtrack Lift Me Up, written by Thames. So Rihanna is scoring a first. The other nominees competing in the category are Diane Warren's Applause from the film Tell It Like a Woman, Lady Gaga's Hold My Hand from Top Gun Maverick, N.T. Rail Jr. and Ram Sharon's Netu Netu from RRR, and Son Lux Mitski and David Bryan's This Is a Life from Everything Everywhere All at Once. Everything Everywhere All at Once actually tops the nominations this year.
They sure, bud.
And expect that they will be copying quite a number of those. I think 8 or so that they have as nominations this year. So we'll tell you more about the Oscars going forward, but we say congratulations to Rihanna. Lift Me Up will be played right after we do the outro. That was
Update.
Right now, the proverb of the day. Let's hear it.
No mind no teacher cross, he must give recess. No mind no teacher cross, he must give recess.
I don't know, teacher can get real cross sometimes.
Man, especially in these times, and I get enough money.
But sometimes I just the children, I get them
Oh gosh, man, next one that.
Hey, kids out there, please
Take time.
don't get teacher cross to them. I beg you now.
But no matter what, they must get recess.
Yeah, no matter how cross teacher gets.
They must get recess. So that means no matter cross sound like a situation you don't want to do. Sound like a bad vibe, bad mood. So no matter how bad the mood is, there's some light to look out for. I don't know if that's where to go.
Like a silver lining and the dark cloud kind of vibe. You know what I mean? So let me flip over and see. You got it?
Yeah. So the meaning is there's always a break. See there in a bad situation.
All right.
Yeah. So I like that one.
Sometimes it comes up as a lunch break. Sometimes it's just that teacher change a mood. You know what I mean?
If high school it comes up in the form of the teacher, so walk out of class.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I tell you the truth, Richie. I just say, your class kind of too bad. The teacher walk out and it's like, oh, jeez, let me start feel guilty. Oh, no.
Yeah, you do. I've had those experiences. I mean, long time ago, obviously.
Me too, but I'm just saying. Now going like, perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Well, listen, man, that is our proverb of the day. Now it's time for somebody to share with us, a member of the Bridge Nation shares with us their pet peeve. These are things that people do, others do, that you find upsetting, irritating, or simply just annoying.
That's right.
Here is this morning's pet peeve.
All right, now, Richie, they sent it via text. So here we go on. This member of the Bridge Nation says, my biggest pet peeve is my boyfriend talking through a movie we are both watching for the first time. Like, sir, I love you, but stop asking me questions and be quiet. Jeez. I can check the number, yeah? I want to know if the listener have any affiliation with me. Yeah, that's what I mean. So I need to check the number, yeah? I don't
do the talking, or you do the
no,
listening?
it's the part where I'm saying, like, sir. The part was like, sir, I love you. That sound kind of familiar. But when I take me to talk during a movie, personally, I don't like when people are talking during movies, so I don't think I would. But sometimes out of excitement to make a little comment here and there, so I don't know. But yeah, I don't like them, especially for me, my pet peeve relating to this, and when you spend a bag of money, and you go to the cinema, and the people them a chat there, so. Yeah, man, me cuss, man. Me call police for you. Anybody who me need for call, me call the authorities, the little man or woman with a flashlight, me call them and say, yo, hey, talk to that person next to me, shine the light in them face and tell them, say, yo, them baby, everybody. That movie costs too much money for you to sit down and a chat. You see me? So I get this. I like this one. You see me? Just need to know. Jody, I go check the number. I need to know what's going on.
Well, that is a pet peeve of a member of the Bridge Nation.
Yeah.
And we're about to enter our interview segment. Just to tell you, last November, taxi operators went on strike because the government would not grant their traffic ticket amnesty request. Now, later in December, the government gave taxi operators and those with outstanding tickets until January 31st to pay up in order not to incur demerit points. If they fail to pay on February 1st, warrants will be enforced and motorists will not be able to renew their driver's licenses. Now, this week, we've seen where there have been chaotic scenes at courts across Jamaica as traffic offenders seek to pay their fines before the deadline. Some taxi operators are complaining that there are no systems in place and it takes forever, literally, before anyone is able to assist them at the courts. Well, this morning we want to look into this situation and look towards some solutions urgently. And we're joined at this time by Mr. Egerton Newman, who is the president of the Transport Operators Development Sustainable Services, TODSS. Good morning, Mr. Newman. Welcome. How are you today?
Good morning, Richie B. I'm great. I'm doing well. Good morning to your listeners.
All right. We like when you sound like that because we get the feeling just by that reply that things are not that bad in the transport sector, that you could sound so bubbly this morning. But aren't there some challenges that you're facing at this time?
First of all, Richie, once you're up and you're breathing, you have to give thanks. So for that area, I'm on top of the world. But speaking about public transport, the public transport sector, no. Way from being good, because we are at a tipping point right now, Richie, where if you come February 1, you might not be able, if you want to take a taxi, you might not be able to do so because the operators are at their wits' end to find ways and means to address the problem of ticket payments. First of all, and you said it right earlier on, that at the courts, as we speak, there are persons who are going for 2-3 days and they are unable to make contact with court officers because of the multitude of persons who are there seeking information to get a court date, to have their printout stamp. And some persons are getting dates way beyond February to come back to court. The court is overwhelmed. And that is the problem we are facing now. Our operators, most of them, who get tickets, pay for them, the tickets return unpaid, they need some information. We are trying every single day. I have a program to advise members what to do. There are still persons out there who don't know what to do. And right now, the system is overwhelmed and we don't really understand why the government, for the life of me, can't say, okay, over the next 3 months, you operators, whether you're private or public, can make good your payment for your outstanding tickets. We are not rushing. God is not coming tomorrow morning.
We're not sure.
They don't need to rush to pay. We are willing to pay. Give us some time so the court don't be overwhelmed.
Yeah. So the persons with outstanding tickets, to the best of your knowledge, they're trying to what, clear the balance or reduce the balance? What are you picking up from the operators?
They are trying to clear the balance, the outstanding tickets, the tickets that they are supposed to pay for. Mm-hmm. They're trying to get the information as to when to come to court, when is their date to come in and make their payments. That's all they want. What government should do, Richie, is to say, okay, guys, for the next 30 days, go to a tax office, check the cost on your ticket, pay for the ticket. That's the best way than to say, go to court, get a date. And when you go to court, I went down to the court a week ago, run by Sabina, and I saw less than 1,000 vehicles, persons down there, right? I mean, the man drive the vehicle. And it's bangarang.
So I'm picking up two things here based on what Mr. Newman is saying, Shelz.
Yeah.
He's talking about the chaos when operators or motorists generally go in to try to make the payments on outstanding tickets. And I still hear this problem that we've been talking about for quite a while, which is for the system to be properly updated so that persons who would have paid prior don't see those same tickets coming back up. And then I hear a suggestion from you. You're saying that it would be helpful, you believe, Mr. Newman, if a system was in place where operators would actually get a date so that everybody is not turning up at the same time. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. I'm saying that they're told to go to court to make settlement. When they go to court, they get a date. Most of them, they are asked to bring 2 printout of your tickets. And the court's office will stamp and take your contact number and they will call you. On the other hand, what they're doing now is that they give you a date to return. The problem is because the number of persons who are turning up, many persons have to go back home, way back to Westmoreland. Not around Kingston St. Andrew, because you get a ticket in Kingston. That's where you have to come and address the ticket. So people from all across Jamaica converge in Kingston because they came to Kingston some time ago. They get a ticket from a stoplight or for speeding or for something. they have to return here. My own committee chair have to go all the way to Mandeville a few days ago just to find out the tickets are already paid, right? So there is a major challenge in addressing the situation. People want to pay, they go, they spend 2-3 days, can't get to make the arrangement to pay for the ticket. What we are saying, the tax offices should be allowed to these guys who have these outstanding to come in and pay to make much easier. A matter of fact, you would have the chaos you have it now, right? But government really want to see the chaos, seems to me. And they have no interest in looking at the issue. The interest they have is to collect the money. What they have paid already, not a problem to them, come and pay it again.
The views
and
expressed.
That's where we're going to be having a problem, because 30% of our operators, transport operators, bus and taxi operators, come February 1, will not be on the road because they cannot pay for the tickets. They're not getting through at the courts, and the summons will be out for them, or the demerit points will be added to their ticket, and so they're going to lose their license.
Mr. Newman, greetings. Shelz here. Now I've been listening to your efforts, sir, and like I feel your pain, sir. I'm not telling a lie. You mentioned, that you've tried programs to reach out to your members. Even up to last night, you shared a video begging the government for more time. I'm just asking you, sir, with all, I guess we can say, the fight back that you're getting, as the streets would have said, your vibes broke, sir, like as it relates to your efforts.
I like that phrase. My vibes broke right now.
Jano.
If you heard that video last night, it wasn't just, I don't think it was me talking. It was the spirit in me begging the government to understand what we're going through. Begging the Minister of National Security, the Minister of Justice, and the Minister of Transport to understand that many of these tickets we got them wrongly, and the government knows that. But we're still willing to pay for them. But we don't want to lose our license, our tool of trade. Right? That's what we are saying. And we just give us 3 months. Give us until the end of April to make good on our payments. The fact that we are bungling up at the court simply means that we want to pay.
What will happen today? Are you looking at meeting with anyone in the transport ministry? What are you saying to the operators out there? Go back to court and try to again see whether or not they can pay their tickets. What's the word this morning?
Well, for the transport sector, we have put in place a team of lawyers because we know we're going to have trouble come February 1 to assist them in the process. All we want them to do is to go and get 2 copies of their printout, ensure that they see a court staff. Don't stop banging on the door of a court office until you get that date to go back to court, and we're going to represent them. So we are still urging our people to go to the court. No matter how much days it take you, it's for your own good. But you go to court, get your printout, come back to us, and then we will make sure you're represented on the matter and represented well. Because I tell you, we have to speak to the heart of the judges, because the life of the sector rests in the hands of the judges.
Okay.
The issue of the amount of money is a major one. We can't get any loan from anybody. Loan officers are calling me every day, Mr. Newman, we can help. No, because your interest rate is too high, and we can't pay those money. So we're just asking the judge to allow us to pay a little.
Well, we've heard you, and the nation has heard you. We'll see what happens going forward. But thanks again, Mr. Newman, and have a good day.
Respect, Mr.
Very much. Thank you very much.
All right. It's time for the Secret Sound Game. We have a secret sound that was created by Jody in her lab at home. And for weeks now, we've been trying to give you clues and trying to get you to give us the correct answer to what it is. But nobody has come up lucky so far. Look at the streaming portal and you see the fantastic gift package courtesy of Massey Distribution that we have to give you. Give us a call right now on 876-676-4996 or call us via WhatsApp on 876-551-5782. Let's give you that sound and ask you to call us now to win this prize. What sound is this? What does this sound like? Can you figure? If you do, call us right now.
Yeah.
There are 3 clues that we can give you. Here are the clues.
Blue, slippers, and 2 things are happening at once.
Yo, those are the clues. Let's take our first call for the Secret Sound game today, Wednesday. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead. How are you doing? Phone line is cracking up.
Turn on your radio. Turn on your radio. Okay. Hi. Hello.
How are you?
Oh, we're good, thanks. Who's calling?
Latoya.
Hi, Latoya. Latoya, where you calling from?
Spanish Town.
Spain Town. I love it. All right. So you heard the sound, you heard the clues?
I heard the sound, I didn't hear the clue.
No problem.
I've been listening to the phone from the other day, and I think I know what it is.
So you know about on the clues?
Yes, that's
All right. So the clues are blue, slippers, and 2 things are happening at the same time.
blue and two things at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, I'm still going to tell you what I saw today.
All right. No problem.
What did you come up with?
Sounds like, like when you go to the fireworks and explosion coming from a canister, boom, 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 boom. It sounds like that.
That's what it sounds like to Latoya.
I love that. I heard the clues, but this is what I came on the call with this, so we're going to work with
Let
this.
me try just in case.
Latoya.
We applaud your effort,
Yeah.
but that's the verdict. Sorry, Latoya. Try again, though, if nobody else wins. Good morning. The gift package is still here. Look at it. Prominently displayed on this table in front of us. We wish that we could enter, but we can't. So since you can, good morning and welcome. Hello.
Yeah, morning.
Morning, sir.
A long time. Happy New Year, although the year gone about 20 days ago now.
Is who that?
Delroy. Yeah.
Delroy is back. Welcome, Delroy.
Happy New Year, Delroy.
To you too, man.
Me depart with. May I come? Give me a minute.
Tell them you're up on the bridge. Then we understand.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah, I'm on the bridge.
Yeah.
All right, let me tell you what it is now.
Yeah.
Packing the slippers in the barrel, and you know the rim around it?
The rim around the barrel.
Yeah, thanks. You're closing the, you know, like when you, so the rim that is around the barrel?
Yes.
Yeah, when you have to throw the slippers in the barrel, you know, like the barrel bottom is empty, so you drop the slippers in the barrel, so then you can close it back clean. You know that thing that you close it and the padlock, you lock it.
Oh.
Start strong.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Delroy start strong,
What
Richie.
thinking going on?
It start strong. I like this, how specific he was, but yeah, boy. Delroy.
You can tell that Shelz was reluctant to give you the quick. Big up yourself, Delroy. Thanks for trying. Let's go in one more time. There are several callers. Good morning. You're on 876-676-4996. Good morning and welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Who's calling?
Ray, Rich.
Hey, what's up, Ray?
Go on, Ray.
What's up, man?
Welcome, bro.
You say 2 things, so could it be a barrel rolling down the step and somebody in a slippers tracing after it?
Yeah. That bad.
Oh, gosh.
That one there bad.
Ray out of Mandeville.
Never hear that one yet.
Barrel a roll down the step.
And Jojo and the flip flops are run it down.
Run down that.
Yeah, man. I see it. I can see it.
Ray, first time we're getting an answer sounding like that. Will we head to Mandeville with this gift package? Let's find out the verdict right now. Sorry about that, Ray, but thanks for trying anyway. My gosh.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Comedy.
Yeah,
I like that one.
that was a good one.
Sealer.
Yeah, man.
We have another caller.
Oh. Hi, caller. Morning.
I can see my people because them don't party.
Caller, you're live.
I can see my people because I'm...
Hello?
Good
Hello,
morning.
caller. You're live. Morning. Who's calling?
Good morning.
Morning. Who's calling?
Morning.
Oh, this is Carol.
Oh, hi, Carl. Oh, God.
I'm here.
All right. So what's the answer, Carl?
I feel like you're taking out some slippers out of a blue barrel and then you're closing back the barrel.
The act of opening and closing the barrel, having taken out your blue slippers. Or is it blue barrel?
barrel.
Oh,
It's a blue barrel.
it's
Yeah.
a blue barrel. Okay. The clues are blue, slippers, and two things happening at the same time.
So she did what she's supposed to.
Yeah.
Use up the clues.
Was
I
that
like it.
enough? Was
Yeah.
that good enough? Sorry, Carol. And I'm being told the last caller is going to be taken right now. We really hope that this person nails it. Good morning. Welcome to the Secret Sound Game here on the Bridge 99 FM.
Morning.
Morning. Who's calling?
Earl is calling.
Earl on the world. What go on, Earl?
Yeah, man. Get that squashy there.
Yeah, man. I like that vibe, sir. All right. So, yeah, sir. What's the answer?
All right. So, on the ready?
Yeah, man.
All right. So, here I go. Until we. Right. So, here I go. What means that slippers in one plastic blue barrel. The barrel will fall down down a staircase. So it's a bounce on the staircase and make the nine. And the slippers are bouncing it and make the nine too.
You know, I'm right with Earl answer. Earl goes to boops and said, let me tell you what I got. Earl, me know say it's a reasoning we have right now, and a serious reasoning, no matter with the foolishness. As of it. No, Earl, I like the answer that's still, but you don't know the vibes right now, Earl.
Earl, next time you get some help from your girl, Earl. All right, take care. Have a good day, man. Oh, gosh.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah. No luck for Latoya, Delroy, Ray, Carol, or Earl. But tomorrow morning, for the final time this week, we'll get a chance to see if we can come up with a winner in the Secret Sound Game.
Richie, may have one more clue. I know Jody give me that clue.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I know Jody give me that clue. But let's have one more clue. Peeps, you saw when you hear the answer, una go Bex. Like, man, I don't want to. Because, hey, una go on good. That's all I can say. Now go on good. But when you hear it,
a few people have come very close.
Yeah, man, they might go Bex with you.
Trust me.
Just don't Bex with we. So,
Still, we're getting reactions from the listeners from the Bridge Nation in relation to the interview we had about the public transport system and the chaos in terms of paying tickets. One person just sent us a note saying, listen, man, the system is worse than the SSL fraud.
Oh, no.
This person says, at least people gonna get locked up with the SSL fraud.
Oh.
You're sure? But with this ticket system, no one will take the blame. Those are the reactions coming in. Keep them coming in, please, and you can send us a voice note if you wanna on 876-551-5782, where you can also send us a text message, all right? And we're about to enter into our next interview segment, as we are now officially into the third hour.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Third hour of Top of the Bridge Up and Go for this morning.
All right.
And our guest at this time is the chairman of the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association, JaRIA, Mr. Ewan Simpson, an attorney at law. And he's here to tell us this morning about some of the activities that are planned for Reggae Month, which is just around the corner. We're talking about February, which is also Black History Month.
Woo!
And there's a lot to look forward to. Good morning, Mr. Simpson.
Blessings.
Good morning, Richie. Good morning, Shelz.
How are you today, sir?
I'm good, I'm good. I'm in great spirit. A lot of work to do, but, we're always excited to do it for reggae and to do it for Jamaica.
Absolutely. Right. And one thing you're well known for doing is to surround yourself with a team of motivated individuals who generally help you to get the job done.
Absolutely.
Yes. Now
so we have a whole team of, certainly I have to shout out the board of JaRIA, which is all voluntary. Because sometimes people think that it's a job that we are employed to do, but it's all voluntary. We do it for our entertainment industry, and all the volunteers who are members of the committees and those who are even not members of the committees who have jumped in to say, let's get it done.
Because they have an interest in the preservation of our music and our culture.
That's right.
And that is why we have to commend them publicly. I mean, obviously the list is too long to go through, but we definitely want to say commendations to all of the volunteers involved with JaRIA. What can you tell us in terms of some of the plans for Reggae Month, which is just around the corner, some of the activities that we can look forward to?
I mean, literally, it's already here, and I want to start with the church service that, of course, is being spearheaded by the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, because of course they are the government ministry that is seized with responsibility of ensuring that Reggae Month happens. So we want to give a shout out to them as well. But the church service begins. The church service starts actually this Sunday. It's at Fellowship Tabernacle and it starts at 10 in the morning. But then we jump into Wednesday.
the 1st. And the 1st is the birthday of the Crown Prince. You know this, Richie.
Yes.
And we are celebrating the birthday of the Crown Prince with our first Reggae Wednesday concert, which is called Revolution, a tribute to the Crown Prince. And this is being, of course, the Reggae Wednesdays are coordinated and produced by JaRIA. And we're doing our Reggae Wednesdays in fine style. Of course, we're going back to face-to-face. There will be, of course, streamed elements. So those who are not in Jamaica or not in Kingston or not in Montego Bay, when we go to Montego Bay, will be able to get a chance to see it online if they are not able to see it live. But on the 1st, we're celebrating Dennis Brown. And, of course, coming out to help us celebrate Dennis Brown will be people like George Nooks and Christopher Martin and Miguel and Rasai, you know, as well as Shanice, who's an emerging artist who, of course, is going to make waves, and who also has come out of our JaRIA song competition. There's so many things, because we're doing the song competition again this year, and there's some amazing talent that we're seeing. We're doing this competition again in collaboration with the Bob Marley Group. And so what we're doing is using the month of February to focus, not to be the only time, but to focus on unearthing talent, on showcasing emerging talent, and on saying the future of reggae is alive and well. So I know I'm saying a lot in one.
No, we find it quite interesting, and we're happy that there's this level of energy leading into Reggae Month. It's a concept that has been with us for some time. Yes. Do you believe that enough is being done still, even amidst all of these efforts, to get the wider world buying in more and focusing more on reggae coming out of Jamaica?
I will answer you by saying I think that there's a lot more that can be done. There is a buy-in that we are still not getting. We're still not getting all of Jamaica coalescing behind this. I mean, our friends from the Southern Caribbean, from the Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, understands what it means to coalesce around a cultural form, if even for a period of a month or 2 months or 3 months. When they say it's carnival time in Trinidad, it's carnival time. Everything says carnival. The airport says it, the radio stations say it, the churches say it, the streets say it, the banks say it, the schools say it. And that is where we want to get with Reggae Month in Jamaica. Everywhere must say it. It must be said everywhere because it is our competitive advantage globally. And part of the challenge is that those of us who are interested in economic activity are not seeing how much this could be the real catalyst for economic activity. Just look at what happens whenever you have a Rebel Salute, an intimate show, whether you have Long Walk to Freedom in the stadium, when you have Dream Weekend in the Grill, whenever you have large-scale entertainment events, the economic spin-off, the backward and forward linkages are amazing. And if we would only take the time to study it, appreciate it, and publicize it, then we probably would see a serious turnaround. The trickle-down and trickle-up effect of economics would all occur. But we have to believe in this one product that is our best catalyst. It is our diamond. It is our gold. It is our oil. Countries that have things that are precious coalesce their economic activity around it. And we are not doing it for some strange reason.
Now, Mr. Simpson, I have to bring up this, As I notice you guys have brought back the reggae song competition.
Indeed.
Now, tell us a little bit more about this and how persons, who are interested, can enter.
So the reggae song competition is of course the brainchild of one of our volunteers in the marketing committee. And what we are seeking to do is to ferret out talent that would have otherwise been sitting at home or trying on their own without coming to mainstream. You see, sometimes one of the things that we want to do at JaRIA, and we have always tried to do, is to showcase those acts that people may not know. And I mean, as we have been the platform for the Kabaka Pyramids, the Chronixes,
Mortimer.
The Mortimers.
Yeah.
We've been the platform for some artists that you otherwise had not heard when they broke on the market, on the scene. And we want to continue to be that. But part of the challenge is that if they are not able to find us or we're not able to find them, they will never get an opportunity. So we decided, let's do something on social media. Let's put out a competition where people who are sitting in their living rooms or in their offices or in their cars can suddenly bring their talent to our audiences. And we can determine, okay, from all of you, here is the top 2 or the top 1 or top 3 that we can then give a further platform. And so this year, in collaboration with the Bob Marley Group, we are going to actually give the top 2 an opportunity to perform at the Bob Marley Museum on Bob Marley's birthday, the 6th of February. And we're also going to give them opportunities to perform during Reggae Month on our Reggae Open University concert series. Our Reggae Open University seminar series and our Reggae Wednesday concert series. And so they will get opportunities to be seen and heard in at least a 15-minute set of performance so that we can actually bring a new talent to the market. Yeah. We have always said that if we are not re-energizing and if we are not bringing new talent in, then we can't survive. And what other entertainment spaces, what other music spaces and music markets do is ensure that they are injecting new stars, new talents every single year. Yeah. And that is something that we are not just talking about at JaRIA. We're trying to do our part to make happen.
Because if you don't, then we're going to stagnate, and so we applaud you on that as well. I think I saw a press release that indicated that the JaRIA Awards return as well, and if I remember correctly, are there some new categories?
Yes, the JaRIA Awards will happen and will return live this year. They have been virtual for the last 2 years, but they return live this year. They will be in April, but we will have the awards launch in February. On the last Sunday of the month, we will have the awards launch. We're also going to have 3 new categories this year. Last year, of course, we did some special Diamond Jubilee Awards, and we had awarded Miss Lou, Marcus Garvey, and Bob Marley. But this year, we're having permanent new categories in reggae, dancehall, and gospel. And we want to look at Album of the Year in those 2. So, of course, we're going to advertise the opening of entries to ensure that people can submit. And we want to be able to celebrate our albums, our large bodies of work, to encourage persons not to just do singles, but to put bodies of work together. And of course, our JaRIA Awards should be our Grammys or better, because we celebrate ourselves better than anyone else can.
What's the date for it?
And so our awards will be in April.
Okay.
We have not finalized the exact date, but that we will announce at the awards launch, which is on the 26th of February.
Oh, got you. Where can persons find more information about Reggae Month? Is there an app? How can they get more information?
Absolutely. So again, the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport has developed and manages the Reggae Jamaica app, where, of course, all things reggae can be found. The JaRIA information can be found at JaRIA Entertainment, which is our website, JaRIAentertainment.com, or you can go to JaRIA on Instagram or Facebook, and that information is going to be readily there. We try to keep it up to date with reels and stories and posts, so you will always see what's happening. And if you send a direct message, somebody will respond to you. You can also email us at JaRIAonline@gmail, and you can get more information. But for sure, if you check our website, if you check our social media pages, the information will be there.
All right. We've gone through a lot, and I'm sure that we'll be getting a chance to talk with you as we get closer and deeper into Reggae Month. I want to thank you once again for talking with us this morning and sharing that information that you just did, Ewan Simpson.
I also want to quickly plug, Richie, that we are also collaborating with Inner Circle, the Bad Boys of Reggae.
Really?
To do Reggae Month in Florida, in South Florida. And they are busy working on their events as well. And we are also collaborating with the Sky Gallery on Phoenix Avenue to do a fine art exhibition for the month of February.
Great.
Wow, respect.
We like what we're hearing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ewan. Give my regards to our friends who are helping you out in this on these efforts, and our friends down there at the UDC as well. Please say hello to Chelsea and for me as well, all right?
I certainly will. I'm sure she's listening.
All right. Give thanks, bro. Take care. Have a great day. What's up, Leroy? How you doing, my brother?
I'm feeling good as usual. You don't know the thing, though, you know?
Yeah, man.
I don't want to tell the people, say, oh, you see when you cross the bridge, there's a cup of banana porridge.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Yeah, man, and that works well in the morning time, too.
Yes, I. Oh, you mean that's the one.
Yeah, man. So I'm happy that Fatty didn't have you distracted or have you late for the interview. You're very much on time.
That's a mistake, man.
Leroy, congratulations. You did a fantastic job at Rebel Salute. From your perspective, what was that experience like at Rebel Salute this year?
Oh, Rebel Salute was great. And for one thing, I love what he's doing because he's highlighting a lot of people some other people who got a chance to be highlighted, you know. A lot of people came out that they don't get a chance really, you know, throughout the year or the year sometime for really people see them. So it's a great move.
Yeah.
Great thing.
Did you actually notice the way the Minister of Culture was carrying on in your set, dancing up with Clyde McKenzie and not sitting down at all during your performance? Did you notice?
Yeah, I think a big people thing, you know.
So that did not surprise you at all?
No, and then you see, me and Sister Babs, we a lot of people don't know this, but we started from Toronto, Canada, you know.
Yes.
We go back a long way, you know what I mean?
Yes, because you actually lived in Toronto for quite some time.
No, she used to manage me in Toronto one at a time.
There you go. Leroy Sibbles, you have done decades in the music business and you're still going strong. People should know that you're still putting out new material. You're helping a lot of artists and lyricists and composing a lot of songs, just like you did in the early years of your career. Even the dog get excited when we say that. No, I mean, you're still excited about the music industry and still want to make a major contribution, Leroy.
Oh, yes, man. I love what I'm doing, and I'll forever do this until I can't do it no more. You know what I mean?
Enough respect. Legend, greetings. My name Shelz here. Enough respect, man.
What's your name? I didn't.
Shelz. Yeah, man. I'm saying me and Shell along a place. So you know me I try, isn't me? But
don't stop shelling me. Yo.
Yeah, that means a lot coming from you, my general. But my question is now, as Richie rightfully said, you know you've been at it. You're an icon. You represent the music so well. But from your perspective, Leroy, how has the music industry changed, especially reggae? And do you have any, suggestions, any words of confidence for upcoming talent?
Oh well, you see, there's a new thing coming in right now where from them start playing live music, recording live music, things have changed drastically. But reggae music will never die. You understand?
Yeah.
And I lift my hand to all those people the young youths who are doing real reggae music. You know what I mean? Like Chronics and some of them youth that over. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But the music is still there, and it will always be.
Mm-hmm. Respect, man. Respect.
Leroy, persons will be interested. They hear me saying that you're still actively involved. But what are some of the projects that you're working on currently that you can highlight?
Well, one of the youths we're doing right now is Young Garvey. I'm trying to bring him to the front of the business, and he's a great act. I wouldn't be working with this youth if I didn't see him with a lot of greatness within him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and apart from that, I'm doing recording some stuff for myself.
Yes.
You know that, Richie.
I know that.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact, I have Brown Eyes lined up to play in a little while.
All right, that's one of the stuff,
Yeah, man.
And so, I'm still in there and doing what I can,
Mm-hmm.
But what I really love, is that the work that I did as bass player way back then,
Mm-hmm.
it's still, people are still, those bass lines, for over 45 or more years ago,
Mm-hmm.
still stand up, and the people are still making hit songs from them,
Yes.
And it's been like that from they were laid. People have been re-recording them, and almost every singer and every DJ, like I always say, is on Leroy Sibbles baseline.
Yeah, man.
And it's very.
Joe.
Your dog, I say, yeah.
Joe, that me here.
Dog, I give you respect and some forward. Yeah, man, your bass lines, and you can just name a few of them for those listeners who are not familiar.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like they down by the river. Wait,
yeah.
Down by the river.
Morgan Heritage.
What of them? Morgan Heritage.
Yes.
Yeah, Barry Salmon. Barry Salmon is pull up the vine, that's what I'm
That's
playing.
right.
And you know what I mean? And it goes on. Like Sanchez is on many of the
Leroy Sibbles bass lines. Yes.
Marcia and Bojo and Barry. Marcia and Barry is on that one. Ding 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 bang ding 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 bang.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
We know that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Sanchez has one in a million on that one he's talking about.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
The list
and it goes on and on.
The list goes on and on. I mean, there he was in the 60s.
Hey, this girl, Jasmine Sullivan. I mean, bust her upon the Queen of the Minstrel.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
Musical youth. It's from the country.
And you know what I like about what you're doing, and those are big bass lines we're talking about, some musical youth, brethren.
Yeah.
Leroy, you know what, I'm happy that you in your sets, you generally get the bass guitar and you remind the audience, because after your performance on Saturday night, I was talking with some folks backstage, and one of the points they made was, I didn't realize that Leroy played them bass line originally.
That's the thing. You know, after all this, I have to be coming out there and let the people know, because this is a big part of my legacy, you know.
Yes.
Because look, Bob Marley's success put Bob money in Bob Marley's pocket. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. You know what I mean? My bass lines put money in the people who sing it in the people's pocket. That is a big difference.
Yeah.
Let the people eat food. The
Yes,
people,
sir.
Personally for the people. My work is for the people.
Yeah, man. I have
People dance off a Bob thing.
Yeah.
People make money off a Leroy thing.
You have played a sizable contribution. We're proud of what you've done. That is why we refer to you as an icon in the business. Have you ever contemplated doing a book, writing a book, Leroy?
But I started that. I'm not a book writer yet. So.
Yeah.
You know, I tried even collaborating with other people, and it still not work out.
Okay.
I don't know. So me I go to personally go deal with it. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, listen, man, it's great catching up with you, primarily to get an idea as to what we can expect for this new year, 2023, and also to commend you on the fantastic job you did at Rebel Salute the other night. Good to see that you're in good nick. You have overseas shows coming up, lots of work ahead of you.
Oh yes, man. In New York, we have Mother's Day happening there, and looking forward to that. And people are calling in, you know, so it is being set as we talk.
All right.
Respect.
By the way, somebody just sent me a message just coming from a lady. She said, did you notice his suit? Him look good.
I try, you know. I'm trying to impress the ladies as usual. You know?
You did an excellent job.
Always, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Never left them.
Them come first.
Ladies, salute.
Leroy, take care, bro. Great having you on the program. We'll catch up soon.
And you all have a wonderful time today.
Thank you very much, Leroy Sibbles.
Thanks.
The icon, the legend, living legend, was here with us. And what a vibe that was.